Hello little peeps, it's Natasha coming at you with another video. Sorry for the voice and that I missed my Monday must-haves and misses this week. I've been very sick, so getting out of bed and putting on clothes was a big deal, let alone getting dressed and putting on makeup to do a video. So I am back. Sorry for the delay. So I'm going to do my March favorites for you. I don't think I did a February favorites, and I just felt like in February all my favorites were pretty much consistent throughout all my Monday must-haves and misses, and I just figured instead of doing a favorites I would give you a different video instead. So that's what I did last month. This month I have a couple different, I have some that have been in my favorite or my I have some that have been in my must-haves and misses, and but something different or some things that I've tried and loved and been using ever since. So and I also wanted to give you an update too, because in some of my Monday must-haves and misses I was giving you updates on my Whole30 journey, and I've completed my Whole30 program. I actually ended up having to end it on day 28 because I was so sick, and most cold and flu medications aren't Whole30 compliant, and I was at home in bed so sick, and my husband's like, babe, just let me make you soup, let me make you something to try and make you feel better, and nothing that I had in the house that was anything near what I wanted to eat when I was sick was Whole30 compliant. So I ended up caving and having a soup that wasn't compliant on day 28. But in my mind, I did it because I was sick, and I still feel like I had an amazing success. In the 28 days I was on the program, I lost, well, I guess the 30, because I weighed myself at day 30. What day 30 would have been, and I lost 16.5 pounds. So I'm feeling really, really good. I still have a lot more that I want to lose, but my clothes are definitely fitting differently, and I have some goals for the summer. So I bought myself an itty bitty bikini, and we'll see if I'm wearing it. The last bikini I bought was a maternity bikini, if that tells you anything. So a maternity bathing suit, sorry. I'm still eating pretty close to the program. I do deviate periodically, like I've been introducing foods. Legumes seem to be good for me. I've had chickpeas, I've had split peas, I've had a couple different things from that family, and they don't seem to bother me at all. I didn't realize how much I missed hummus until I had hummus the other day. What else did I have? I had some meat products. That doesn't seem to bother me all that much. The one thing I noticed was, which is the hardest thing for me because I love me some cheese, I put a couple cheese curds on top of my burger, my homemade burger on the barbecue. I did it without a bun, and I just put a little, I think maybe 5 cheese curds on top to melt to test out, and my stomach was bothered just from those little cheese curds. So I've always known dairy has been a little bit of an issue for me, so just reinforces that. So I'm not saying I'm never going to eat dairy, but I have to be aware that if I do eat it, there's going to be consequences. So enough of that. Let me get into my March beauty picks, and these are all makeup products. I don't have any hair or skincare this month at all. So you know when you cough so much and you're so sick that your lungs feel like they're being ripped out of your chest every time you cough? It's about where I'm at right now. Alright, so let's start with Peeps. Alright, so combo I have been loving is this little combo from the drugstore, which is fantastic. You know when you find a combination that works so well for your skin and that you really like the way it looks, that you don't want to try anything else? That's about where I'm at right now. So I have the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Primer, and it's Skin Perfecting. It's supposed to perfect the look of your skin and give you like a flawless finish, and help increase the wear of your foundation over the day. And it's a very, almost has the consistency of a night cream. And then this is from L'Oreal, and this is their Healthy Luminous Makeup. And this one has an SPF 20, and this is in the color N12, which is Soft Ivory, Classic Ivory. And I'm loving this. I got this because I loved the finish of my Lumi Compact, but didn't like how long it wore. I didn't find that it lasted me long enough during the day. So I wanted something that was going to last me a little bit longer, or maybe a little bit heavier. And this just gives you such a dewy, natural, healthy glow. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this in the summer, but definitely for where I'm at right now with my skin being dry and it just being that time of year in the winter still. Well, I guess we're spring now. We're spring. Happy spring. I'm really loving this. And I think this is around, I think full price is around $20. I think I might have got it for around $15 on sale, so really good deal on that. And I think I only need like 2 pumps to do my whole face for like a lighter coverage. I feel like you could build it up more if you wanted to, but to get the kind of coverage I have today, with just 2 pumps, like one on each side of the face on a brush, and I just kind of some blush products that I've been loving. One I've talked about quite a few times is this little guy from Essence. It's their Silk Touch blush in Autumn Peach, and I've even used this as an eyeshadow when I wanted a really peachy, dewy look the other day. And this is just this beautiful pigmented soft peach. Oh yeah, you can see it there. And it's got a sheen to it, like it's definitely pearlized. Anyways, I just find myself reaching for this all the time, and especially on days when I don't want to add a highlight and I just want to do a quick blush. It's just one of those products or one of those blushes that just warms up your face and just gives you that really healthy glow. And it really is pigmented, so but not in the way where it cakes on too much. Like you can really give yourself whatever look you're going for with this. Another product that I absolutely love is this little guy. This is one of the samples. I got it in one of the trio packs from Sephora over Christmas. And this is a Sephora Colorful Chink Ink Gel. I've talked about the color Dahlia in this range before on my channel quite frequently, and I absolutely love that color. It's a dark, dark purple, but when it goes on your face, it just gives you the most beautiful glow to your skin. It is absolutely amazing. And these work well on your skin with foundation. They work well with everything. This color is 04 Lotus. And it is like, it looks like almost like stage blood when you, I don't know if you can see the top of that. When you take it out, there. But when you shear it out, when you blend it, it is just gives you, I wore this yesterday and it lasted longer than any of my other makeup on. It just gives you this just rosy flushed kind of look, and you can shear it out even more than what I have there, but you can see it there, like you can shear it out even more. I guess my knuckle's a pretty weird place to put it. But you just get this like rosy, glowy, natural, like just beautiful color to it. Once, like when you like, I just use my fingers when I've been applying this one on top of foundation, and I just kind of gently rub it into wherever I want it on my face. And then they set, and then they last like all day. So just absolutely beautiful. And I believe on Sephora.ca you can still get the trio of these little minis. And there's a light pink one, there's Dahlia, which is my favorite, and this little guy. And I think they still have it in the sale section for $13. And the full size of these I think are around $18 to $20 range. So if you've been interested in any of the the cheek gels, definitely take a look at this and pick it up. I highly recommend it. That little trio, it'll last you a long time, even the mini sizes. So still on the blush. I love my blush, and I love this palette. I cannot say enough about this freaking palette. I want to wear it every day, all over the place, all the time. So as you can tell, I've given it some love. I don't know what I'm going to do if I ever hit pan on any of these. I might cry. You can definitely tell which ones I use the most. It would definitely be like this region. I haven't touched cherry all that much, or OC. But maybe in the summer because that's a little bit orangey. But the 4 colors I use all the time are just the most beautiful colors, especially for light skin tone. For light skin tone, they're amazing. And for the longest time I was reaching for Easy, which is actually what I have on the apples on my cheeks today. But lately I've been going for, and I can't even read the name right now because it's so dirty. Natasha using this. For Hush, and it's this color here. And it makes you think that it's just like a meh color, but when you put that pebble on, what do I have on my fingers? Oh, and they're just like, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I love it. Okay. So that's it there. That's Hush. And it's just like, I honestly, I don't even want to waste it on the back of my hand. I want to like flip my hand around and like rub it on my face because it's just that beautiful. I use Angel as a highlight. Easy is beautiful. And then I use Lo-Fi as like a contour bronzing kind of color. And the powder is just like really nice and soft, and the colors just blend so beautiful. I'm so happy I picked this up because when I first started up I was like, it's a blush palette, meh. But like, I don't know what I would do without this in my life. Slightly dramatic, maybe, but I love it. So, and I'm just gonna stand up my hand. Like, how pretty is that? Oh, especially like coming into the spring and summer. Like, I'm just picturing like a peachy, dewy, maybe with a bit more of a bold eye. Like maybe accents of plum and the peachy dew. Peachy dew. That's what I'm kind of picturing. And in my head, it's fantastic. I don't think I've talked about brushes very much on my channel, but one brush that I absolutely love, and it made me think of it to talk about on my channel because I saw one almost identical on the Sephora website. It's one of their Sephora Pro brushes, and I can't speak to the quality of that brush, but it looks identical to this. And I think the Sephora Pro one is $50 Canadian, and this one was, I think, around $8 Canadian. I think it's $6 US. And I love this brush. This is the e.l.f. blending brush. I think next time I do an e.l.f. order, I'm going to pick up another one because this is just awesome. I love using this to do my contour or bronzing. And I also love using it to do highlight. So you can tell I've been using it for more of the bronzer or contour side of things. So I want to pick up another one so I could have it on hand to like bronze, highlight, bronze, highlight. It just, the way it's rounded on the top and the way it fans out and the density and softness of the brush, like you just want to brush your face with it all day. Like even just like fill it with blush and just, I would recommend that. Alright, let's do the lips. What I have on my lips today, very neutral, natural, not very opaque, but I love it. I got this in the Give Me Some Lip Sephora Favorites, the Nudes collection, and this is from NARS, and this is their color Dolce Vita, and it is a beautiful nude color, very close to my my lip. It just gives you a little bit of sheer color. And I tried to describe this the other day, and to me it is so comfortable. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a lipstick. It almost feels like you're wearing a balm. And it's just a really pretty natural color, and it also goes really well over other lip liners. So if you wanted to kind of mellow out a brighter lip liner or give a lip liner a little bit of a gloss or finish to it, this would definitely be a good one to do. And it's just like a beautiful everyday color to have in your collection. I really enjoy it. And on the other side of the spectrum from that would be this guy from NYX. And I haven't had this too long. Yes, you saw me unbox this with my Ipsy bag. But it's just one of those products that you put it on and right away you know you love it, because this color stayed on all freaking day. And I'm not talking about like 6 hours. I'm talking, I wore this my entire, like I put this on before I left for work in the morning, probably around 5 in the morning. And it was still going strong when I was done work, and I picked up my kids at around 4. So it is just one of those products. It is, I have to say, and I've been thinking about this, this is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. And this is in the color Kitten Heels. This formula, and I'm going to have to test a couple more other colors before I can like for sure say it. But the way I'm feeling about Kitten Heels, this might be my favorite liquid lipstick formula out of all that I've tried. Out of Kat Von D liquid lipstick, out of my favorite Julep liquid lipstick, out of Tarte lip paint, out of the Too Faced ones. I'm thinking, and I think Shoppers in Canada just started to carry NYX. So there's a couple drugstores that carry this NYX. I think this runs for around $8 or $10 in Canada. And that's a big tube of liquid lipstick. So there's definitely a lot of different colors in this range that I want to get my hands on. And if they're as good as this, then I'm going to be super, super happy. Like any liquid lipstick, it picks up on any imperfections you have on your lips. But this color stayed the way I put it on my lips all day. It didn't wear funny. Now, where you eat or where you have whatever, like on the inner part of my mouth, yeah, I did start to show my skin tone, but you'd only see that when I was overly expressive. So if you were trying to find a liquid lipstick that you wanted, or a beautiful red lipstick that wouldn't budge on you, wouldn't make a mess all day, Kitten Heels from NYX, you need to do it. I'll insert a picture that I have of me on Instagram wearing it, because it is just freaking stunning and I love it. And I just don't even. I just can't do it. So let's move to the eyes. So one eyeshadow palette that I've been using is the Tartelette Tease, and this is one that I really like to go and gravitate to and grab whenever I want to add, either when I want to go with a really neutral look, or when, I love the way it smells, it's very sweet, or when I want to add a pop of color and I want more of a neutral base. So I love this shadow. It's a really nice portable little case. It's 6 shadows. I think this is around $25 Canadian. And the colors are just really, really beautiful. There's 4 mattes, a kind of pearlized color, and then a glitter. And it's just one of those, these shadows just kind of wear all day and are really, really stunning. So if you want a bold pop of color, you want whatever, this is definitely not it. I mean, the boldest thing on here is the BFF color, which is like there. But if you want something that you can travel with, that pairs well with other shadows, that blends well, that wears all well all day, this is definitely something that you can take a look at. 2 more palettes that I've been wearing a lot of, I've got one of them on today, are the True Nakeds from CoverGirl. I have the roses and the nudes, and I love these guys. They can be worn wet or dry. Yeah, they do kick up a little bit of powder, especially the mattes. But for the price of the palette and for how well they wear all day, for the color payoff in the end, they're just beautiful. I've been wearing the nudes one in particularly a ton this month, and which is funny because looking at it, I wouldn't think that this is something that I'd gravitate to all the time. But I think because I've been trying a whole lot more bold lips, some bright pinks, some fun reds, that this is what I've been gravitating to. And I've gotten some beautiful eye looks out of this palette. And then this one is just absolutely beautiful. It's just so soft and feminine. You can get so many looks out of this one too. The roses, the purpley rose colors in this are just stunning. And if you apply the glitters wet, you get really beautiful color payoff. So if you haven't tried the CoverGirl True Naked palettes yet. I haven't tried the Goldens yet. I have seen it a couple times, and it's not a colors that I gravitate to, or I picked up other things instead. I do want to get it so I can have it in my collection, but I just haven't picked it up yet. And then last but not least is my eyeshadow favorite this month from Julep. It's their volumizing mascara called Go Big. It's what I have on my eyes today, and really, like, one coat gives you beautiful length and volume. It doesn't curl, but I don't find that that's an issue that I have all that much with. It has a very short wand compared to what I'm used to, but I actually, when I first pulled this wand out, I was like, what is wrong with that wand? I'm used to the big curl, or the figure eight kind of shape, or but the bristles on this are super deep. I don't know if you'll be able to see. They're super deep, so that allows you to really get in between those lashes and pull all the product all the way through, and give you that really good volume and length. And this tube lasted me like a good while. So these are on the pricier end on the Julep site. What I would recommend doing is purchasing these when you see them in the sweet steal of the day, when they're bundled with something else, because usually you can get these for cheaper with other products than you can on its own, or wait and get it in your monthly Maven subscription, because it's cheaper that way. So just a nice way to save, but definitely another Julep product that I'm absolutely in love with. And that is it for this month. I can't believe March is coming to an end. It is crazy that it's only April, and this is like Easter weekend coming and all that stuff. So let me know if you have any big Easter plans. We're all over the place with all the different families, and I'm so excited the Easter Bunny might have gone out and got stuff for Easter basket for the kids. So I definitely think when you have children, the holidays are so much more exciting because you have kids. So as always, if you have any comments, recommendations, suggestions, anything like that, please leave that down and below. I mentioned before wanting to do a what's new with Essence in the spring collection. I haven't been able to find it, so I am planning on going out and looking for it again. Just haven't been able to find it yet, so bear with me. I'm still planning on doing that, as well as some other video ideas once I'm on the mend. I think I have an empty video to do. I'm collecting some up there. And some other stuff. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching, and bye.